Hello, hello, hello.
This is Ruth.
And this is Tom from Ruth
Ruth
and
and Tom
Tom Philippine
Filipino.
Adventures.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. How is everybody today? We're up, we're running, are we running? We're running. Okay. I'm making sure I get all our chargers ready today and everything ready because you know how that is. Things change, right? Mark King, good morning. How you doing this morning?
Good morning.
How is everything? How is everybody doing? All right, Ruth. You're fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Ruth's fine. And Bedora Journey, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome on our live stream today. Miss Ruth's live stream. So Ruth, how you do?
Hey,
How you do today?
good. Kevin and Gemma, good morning.
You gotta speak a little louder. I don't think I can hear you. Hello, Kevin, Gemma. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. B. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing well in your operation and feeling well. Hopefully you're all doing good today. Yeah. We were out yesterday, and a surprise visitor came visiting me yesterday. Don't think that you can't be found in 2 seconds. You can be found anywhere in the world, right? Gentleman came in from Spokane, Washington, American, and he's visiting around the island. Came to visit. So great time yesterday. Good to still be alive. Amen. Even if you're dying, be
Sterling
alive.
and Dora.
Exactly. Good morning, beautiful peoples. How you doing, Sperlin? Yeah, same thing with me. I there was a lot of times I'd be laying in their bed aching and pains and everything else. I said, I'm not gonna let that happen because you only live one time, right? Uh, and you just got to go on. Happy to be alive. Happy to be alive.
We had a baby shower for my oldest son, and his wife today on our third grandchild will be here soon.
Awesome. Congratulations, Mindoro. Congratulations. That's really nice to hear. I like seeing and hearing that. That's awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. Going to be eating some rotisserie chicken soon for dinner. Mark King. Oh, that sounds good. Where did you get the rotisserie chicken? Did you make it yourself? Where did you get it? Did you buy it at Costco, Sam's, Walmart? Where did you get it? Ralph's? Where did you get it? Or Fry's or Kroger. Nothing better than a good rotisserie chicken. Am I correct with that? It's nice to have
We're
rotisserie.
going. I will be eating the watching you live stream at the same time. And no, I bought it's a 8 up price.
Oh, okay. It's the same time. I bought it at Fry's. Nothing wrong with that. My very first job in my life, Fry's food chain. Well, a job that took out taxes, if you know my meaning. They took out taxes. Uh, I get gout flare ups. I know about pain. You know what? There's something about gout. It's unbelievable, Sperlin. Gout will knock you down. People don't really realize
Let's go.
gout is acid buildup in your body, and you talking about pain, and you think you're hurting. Shh, there's nothing. It starts. You can start in joints, start in your toes, you can start anywhere. And I'm telling you something. It is horrible. I had it, and it's uric acid buildup. And I go, what in the world is uric acid? uh, Herb specialist. Only get one
Heaven,
at the if they
heaven.
say haven't met one has come back yet. Oh, I see. Yeah. When I get there, I want to find a good herb specialist. There's nothing better. Yeah, exactly. You know what I started taking? I started doing the what was it? I started taking fish oil because it helps with the blood flow and drinking more water. He said I wasn't drinking enough water. Number one.
Ray Welch, good morning.
Morning, Ray.
Coming on board, the wife and I will be in the Philippines in 10 days, God willing, to have to cancel our first ticket due to the first landing in Beijing.
Beijing. Yeah, Ray. And you know, wasn't that something? Isn't that something? It was like unbelievable how the how they're stopping those flights coming in. I heard yesterday there's three. Well, I one, and then Mr. B was telling me there's two more ships. There's a total of three ships now. How many Mr. B people? It's a lot of people off the coast there that are stuck. I sent an email to Mr. B and told him. He said, "No, Tom, there's three." I didn't realize there was three, and then later on I saw that there was three ships out there. I had once. What was it?
I had once a week. It was the most
Ooh,
pain I had ever.
I've never had pain that hurt as bad as gout. I went to the doctor. And I've fallen off roofs. I've had surgeries, and I said to myself, "What in the world is this?" It is. I've had back pain. I've fallen out of trees, but there is nothing. Gout got me.
Rick Morris, good morning.
Morning, Mr. Rick.
Yeah, my first job was when I was in third grade, working for my stepfather doing janitorial work.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I used to do hay in the fields out in Arizona, so believe me, and fields, farm ranches, and don't farm, they're ranches. And I said, I'm not cut out. I weighed the bale weighed more than I did. I can't even lift it up. And so they felt for me, you know. So Rick Morris, janitor on nothing. A Maduro journey. My uncle had problems with gout. He always said it hurt so bad. Gout does hurt. I tell you, I was down, and my father was telling me, son, I don't know, and I said, Dad, I don't know. I was probably 28, 30 years old. I said, Dad, it's really hurting me, and I said, I don't know what to do. Well, we went to a specialist, and it was herbs that actually got me right. He had me drink this tea, this particular tea. I don't know what was in it. Chamomile tea that makes you sleep, and something else. We had to try.
We had to pay twice.
Oh, Ray! Wow. So you had to pay three times the amount. What a horrible.
Rodney Full Circle, good morning.
Good morning, Rodney.
Rodney Golf.
Rodney Golf, Rodney Full Circle. Rodney Golf, good morning, good morning. Mr. B, 3 ships, 10K in quarantine, but I think the Japan ship will be offloaded soon. Yeah. Ray, I guarantee you were not a happy camper there, were you? I guarantee you were not a happy camper there. I know for me, I would not have been a happy camper, that's for sure. I believe gallstones is even worse than giving birth. That was told me by a female doctor. Than giving birth. Gallstones? I've not had a gallstone. I don't want to have gallstones. I don't want to have kidney stones. I don't want to have any of that. I know one thing. The pain, the gout was really getting me. I mean, I couldn't even walk. It got in my, I don't know, kind of went up in my joint, something. My joints, my knees. Boy, it hurt. I thought, yeah, she's not feeling well. She's not misenergetic. Her back's hurting her. She hurt her back. So, and taking medicine is something here in the Philippines they really don't have a lot of. They have it, but you can get Advil, but it's like I don't know how to say. When you come to the Philippines, sometimes you go to the pharmacy. They have medicines, and they help, and they have wonderful medicines. It's just for me, it just doesn't trip the trigger. You know, I sometimes have to duplicate the dosage just for me personally. There's Eli Lilly, you know, there's Johnson Johnson. Some of the big companies are here, but I don't know if they're all generic. I don't know if the quality's not there. I don't know what's going on with it, but a lot of times that's what it is, and it bothers me. Nothing I can do about it.
Good morning, Joe. Joe, what's that day?
Joe Lone, how you doing, Joe?
Good morning.
Good morning, Mama Judy. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome.
Everyone is asking for face masks.
We're bringing
back
1,000
masks.
We got some masks on order. We ordered some masks, and it's not there yet. Ruth, why are you on the couch? She is setting up. I don't know. Howdy, y'all, BT. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. I have Colgate Colgout tablets, so I feel it coming. I take 2 that stops it. Kevin, awesome, awesome. Do you have fever? No, no fever. Uh,
Yesterday only.
she had fever yesterday. Um, if you get at 6K, they're in a serious condition. The virus mortality rate could hit 18%. Could cause panic. I think the number's low by L trying to stop panic. Yeah, there's actually. I can watch on Asian news, and they actually see people falling as they're going into the hospital. I can actually watch news here, and they're not showing it. Uh, Ruth and I actually looked at some news the other day. It showed patients coming out of China from Asia, one of the Asian. What's that? Al Jazeera station out of Saudi was showing people in China just having a hard time getting treatment. When I was there, I showed them my prescription. They had it. They do have the prescriptions, and they do have the medications. I find it a little I don't know how to say generic. I find it a little generic. They have everything, and they have more. That you can actually you don't need prescription for penicillin and things like that. I mean, you can go get stuff. You just have to take it right. You just have to know how you take it right. You know. JG BK, Judy, Mr. Beast, Berlin. How you doing? Jeff Misadventures. How you doing, Mr. Jeff? Hello. How you doing? How you feeling? Jeff, how you doing, by the way? How are you feeling? I got a lot of sick ailing people, and hopefully everybody's doing well. Miss Ruth is feeling the slackers are back. Uh, so I'm bad. I am bad. I meant to say kidney stones. Serge, good morning. How you doing, Mr. Serge? How is everything, Mr. Serge? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you, thank you. Uh, Watch the WHO here on YouTube. Yeah, Joe Lone say. Joe, how you doing? How's did Scoot get to you on that? Is it cheaper to rent in a city or province? We find it's cheaper to rent in the province cheap than the city, uh, but there are differences, and you exchange one for the other. Sometimes in the city they'll have it furnished. We're out in the province, they're not furnished. Most you'll
Yeah.
find here are not furnished.
No furniture here, right?
Yeah. Tell them about the one in town.
The one in town is just empty apartment. You need to buy furniture,
Uh,
appliances.
yeah. There,
But also in Davao, it's different. Like, have full apartment. It's been having refrigerator, oven, and microwaves, and some are not.
mm,
Just only kitchen utensils and what's that? Rice cooker.
yeah. 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 Do you think that? Do you think, price wise, which one's the best? From what you and I have noticed,
Buying furniture.
buy your furniture, bring it in.
Yeah.
What's cheaper, in the province or the city for rent?
Province.
Province. What's Provence? How much is rent in province?
3-5 per month.
3.5, and it goes all the way up to 6, 7, 8. Some will say 13, but it's first last security deposit.
Yeah. Three
Right?
months.
Yeah,
In advance.
yeah, 3 months in advance, right? Um, Sperling, good morning. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hi JG, hi JG, hi JG. Beautiful behold, Danny Stout. How you doing, my good friend? Ken Unger, good morning. Uh, Everybody rolling in from Cheese Show. Yeah, there was 3, 4, 5 shows on this morning. I had a couple in California that was on, and a couple in one in Texas and one in Ohio that was on. And there are loyal subscribers that actually come on this channel and my channel today. So everybody was on today. I looked on, it's like, oh no. So I couldn't go to anybody's today. I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings today. Hope you get feeling better soon, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. Yeah, it's her back. You know what? She picked
Back,
up.
migraine, cough.
She hurt her back picking up something or washing something. I don't know. And as you know, it doesn't take much to hurt your back. And then she had a sinus infection, so she's been dealing with that. We're still talking everything. Okay, good, Joe. Good, good, good. Scoot's a good man. He'll take care of you. Hello, BT. BT. Looking at around at 20,000 in the city area. Yeah, you're right. It is 20,000. She's went off for me. Did she come back on? I don't know what you're talking about, BT. I have no idea. I wasn't even on anybody's channel this morning. Ruth may have been, but I try to not hurt people's feelings. If I go on them, it hurts. Well, why didn't you come on mine? Well, why didn't you come on mine? Why didn't you come on mine? Why didn't you come on mine? Because people keep up, and so you lose 100 subscribers. In the province, it's cheaper than the city. I found it much cheaper in the province. In fact, it is cheaper here in this where we're at than a lot of places like CDO. There is an apartment in town you can rent for 6,000 peso. It is furnished.
Yeah,
have everything.
Furniture.
Has furniture.
7,000.
Oh, is it 7? Okay, 7,000. I'm sorry. So $140 a month furnished. Nice. Better than USA. I'll put it that way. Guys from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Filipino American. Came here and owns business and owns much land. In fact, he owns a lot of land around here.
He's the owner of 7-Eleven.
Yeah, he's the owner of 7-Eleven. That's right. He owns 7-Eleven. That's right. He's right. I forgot about that. That was another one of his. That's another one of his investments. I forgot about that. Chi Torres, good morning. How you doing? Peter Piper picked my 2-bedroom condo at the Fort, PHB 50,000, and my management company said I should rent it out for 65. Wow.
What?
He's got a 2-bedroom condo at the Fort, 50,000 peso, and the management 65. There you go. There you go. I have a friend that has some in Davao. He's got 2 or 3 condos there in Davao. He rents them out, and they run from 20,000 on one, and he goes 25 and 30 on the others. And the reason why is a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger. They're not all the same. He got some
cheaper in the sticks.
Yeah, cheaper in the sticks.
Good morning,
Ligaya, good morning. You can find some deals though on houses. Kevin Nash. Houses are cheaper. I found for 11,000 in the province. Yeah, we paid. How much was our rent? 5.
4,000.
4,000. Okay, we paid 4,000 for rent and have aircon, tile bathroom, dirty kitchen, very nice. Bring your furniture, very nice.
Bed already.
Yeah, had bed.
Most have bed already and aircon.
Yeah.
But most appliances we should buy.
Yeah. I was highly impressed with it.
James and Emily.
James and Emily, good morning, Mr. James.
Windy San Francisco.
Yeah, 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I saw that. My buddy's out in Arizona. He said it is windy.
I say she bought Filipino virus bag and she got American virus bag. We can keep passing it back forth to each other. Mini upper class condo going for 100 to 200 per month.
Oh yeah. There's some pretty good. So a lot of people are investing in condos instead of buying land. There's nothing wrong with that. I had this piece of property up here for sale. It's the person decided not to buy it right up here, but I got a couple of Americans that's beating the door down trying to get it. So they'll go and take care of it and buy it probably. So I'm going to go do a video on it today and show it. Rodney Gall, Chi, did you fix your live stream?
I miss it.
Okay. Chi Torres, what was wrong with the live stream? Something wrong with the live stream? I think a lot of times too, with us, I wanted one furnished, and I couldn't find one furnished when I first came here. And of course, after you get it and you buy the stuff, and that's something you need to think about. If you're planning on starting here, make sure you plan on getting something that's already furnished. You might need to make sure that you have extra money, $1,000, $2,000 for furniture, $1,000, because you're going to spend $100, $150 on a refrigerator. You're going to spend $150, $200 on a table. You're going to spend $200 on a living room, 2 chairs, a couch, an end table set. So, and that's not counting all the other stuff you might need. You might need a TV stand for your TV. You might need a TV. And you start adding all that stuff up. That's something I never thought about. I didn't even think about I had to start all over again. I don't even know what I was thinking. I think I was in La La Land. She had a lot of stuff. She had table and chairs and stuff, but and dishes and sheets, and she had all that stuff. But because she had a house, so it's just one of those things. Winds.
Hit around 2 in the morning. Last night, one was rocking, not in a good way.
It does that, doesn't it? It does. I was talking to a friend of mine, lives in a van, and he was in Arizona, and he goes, Tom, I never even realized up around where you're from how windy it gets. I said, well, it's windy everywhere. Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, it's just windy. Even up in you get up in Northeast, it's windy. And he says it's really windy. He's not used to it, being from Georgia and stuff. They get winds, but not like that. High winds, high gusts. So those are studio apartments, 1 or 2 bedroom. Yes, they are studio apartments, 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom. Usually 1 or 2 are upstairs, and then downstairs. In fact, if you look the picture to this thing, that's exactly what most of them are here. So it's a bottom floor with a kitchen, and then goes upstairs with the living room. Every once in a while, you'll find one that's off to the side, but normally they go up. Neither of you look well today. I thought I looked pretty good. I tell you what freaked me out yesterday. I was sitting in a chair and I was just dozing off. You know how you do? You sitting here and you're going. And RR says, Daddy, you gonna go to sleep? And I go, no. As I'm sitting there going. And I was going, what? Who is that? It sounds like American. I go, that's an American. I said, R, go see who it is. She's, Daddy, it's an American at the gate with his wife. I go, what? What? I go out there. There's an American at the gate. Hey, Tom, I found you. I didn't know I was lost. You lost? No. I came into town. They said I want to go to the American at Tom. It has an expandable house. Oh, no worries. I know where he lives. He takes him out here. Yeah, we know. Everybody knows Tom. It's like, oh boy. So I had a visitor yesterday, so I didn't get my nap in. So I was a little cranky. Miss Ruth didn't get to meet him. She was sawing logs in the bedroom. You could hear it going. Yeah. No, I'm teasing. Power was out. We had the solar on, and it was out for 3 hours, maybe 4 hours yesterday. I paid approximately $10,000 to furnish the unit. Oh, furniture is very expensive. Yeah, for decent furniture.
Yep.
You're correct with that. You're exactly right. What did we pay for that table and chairs? Handmade table and chairs. Handmade.
7.
$140? No.
Oh, 10.
Yeah, we paid 10 just for table and chairs. 3 chairs and 1 table. I didn't get 4th chair because we didn't need it. There's only 3 of us. Ken Unger, good morning. Good morning, Mr. Ken. Roger Rosen, good morning. How you doing, Roger? Welcome. Thank you for coming on. I drive to Sturgis and have to lean against the wind long ways so much it wears out one side of my tires. But on the way back, then I lean the other way and it evens it out. Hey, BT, you be just like me. You just lean back and let it roll. And then you're like a parachute. No, I was funny. I was driving. I was coming down out of Prescott going to Chino Valley there one time, and this tractor trailer had dual, right? And I was coming down out of there, and all I could say, I said, uh-oh, this guy's going to flip. Started fishtailing, and he started fishtailing. I said, there's no way stopping it. There is no way. He couldn't straighten it out. He tried to floor it to straighten it out on that truck while you're flooring it with those high winds coming across that desert can. Then all of a sudden, not only did it tip him over, it rolled him over again. And I jumped out of the car and ran over to him, and I said, "You okay?" We pulled him out, and he was all right, but those winds get really ripping down some of those areas. Coming out of those mountains, man, it can be really heavy, heavy, heavy. My Chihuahua snores louder than any. I had a Chihuahua did the same thing. She would snore. R said I snore. Do I snore, darling?
Yeah.
Am I loud? Do you snore?
Yeah.
Yeah. How loud are you?
Louder you.
Louder than me. Go ahead and show them. Tell them how you do it. Like this. That's all she does. That's all the noise she makes. She's very quiet. My brother-in-law told me that he'll make anything might need. See, Joe, that's the thing. I was looking for a family member. We have a family member that makes furniture. We do, but like cabinet, like kitchen cabinets, we do, but no kitchen table or chairs. And I wanted a chair with good foam in it because I'm a big guy. Because I'll wear out a chair, and I've already got this chair wore out. So we'll probably have to get some type of recliner or chair. I'll wear them out. I just wear them out. My big butt light sits in them and it just wears them out. Ray Wolf, 10,000 US. 10,000 US? Probably 10,000 peso. I don't know. Ray may have put the best in there. I don't know. Ray, did you put the best in there? Right, Ruth? Yeah. So, what else? What else is expensive?
Appliances.
Appliances. Yeah. How much did we pay for that fridge?
10.
10? 10,000. Okay. There's $200. Huh? And TV was $100. 5,000 pesos for that TV. I got a good deal on that TV. Knock on wood. I don't even know what it is. It's not a name brand. It's an off brand I bought. Getting all the vet work done next month for to bring my dog. James, awesome. When you come,
bring his dog.
Yeah, when you come, bring any kind of medications, but also important when you start feeding the dog, feed him something either that you make his own dog food. Dog food here is really, really iffy. Really don't know what's in it. And if you give him water, give him purified water. If he's an inside dog, give him water that you purified yourself. Even if you just boil it and let it cool and then put it in this bowl. James and Emily, how much you spend? Believe it or not, Tom, we just had 6 inches of snow here in my mountain Saturday, and it's all melted away today. Wow. Isn't that something? How about the ice storms come across there, especially up in the mountains? My mom, dad's house there in Tennessee, we'd be sitting there, it'd be snowing like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day or Christmas holidays. We were always lucky. We always got snow during Christmas. And then Christmas, like 1 day, 2 days later, it's sun's out. That's something I don't miss. Do you miss?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either. Made a video on it too. Oh, you did? Yeah, the bridge here would cost that, Judy. 4 times that, and 4 times that amount for low price for sure. And the thing of it is, these are just little low voltage freezers. These are what they called. They doesn't have a. This one, yeah, cold plate. These are cold plate. Remember the old ones that you have to defrost? What this is. I could buy a new one. How much is a new one?
16.
16,000 peso, which is $300.
17.
Yeah, 16, 17, $300, and it has the defroster in it, and it's bigger. That's the one that we'll get to put here, and this one go in the blessing house for a cake.
That's 2-door.
Yeah, it's 2-door.
Double door.
Yeah, it's double door, top freezer.
Yes, in US dollar, just a little sofa was 1,000. The same sofa would be half as much as in the States. Kevin, guys, amazing Philippine channel says she spent average of 1,100 USD when he rent on 400. Does not include trips of kids and girlfriend on his life insurance.
Yeah, I just talked with him yesterday, and in fact, Doug, the gentleman's here, is going to go see him tomorrow. He's where he's headed. So I talked with Amazing, and yeah, he lives. Amazing Philippines lives in Cebu, and it's a little bit more expensive there. And we had actually talked about that. And he goes out to eat quite often, So you know what I mean? It's like one of those things. I wish that we noticed that in Cebu, prices are really increasing there. You can't even buy bananas at a decent price. They're expensive. Even going to the grocery store is expensive. You guys remember me doing that video? I mean, I spent 5,000 pesos there, and it ain't that much. What is that? Chi, don't worry about pickle. What's on it? Pet work. Oh, pickle doesn't need pet work. Did you get a pet? No, we did not get a pet. We did not get a pet. We want to get a pet. I don't want to be responsible for one. And the girls, what if I go somewhere? Then we have a problem. And I'll go somewhere, for a week or two. We can't bring them.
Hotel here, you cannot not allowed.
Yeah, pets are not allowed in hotels here. They're just not allowed. People do bring them, but they're within a few minutes they're canned out. They're kicked out of the hotel. Pets are not allowed in the hotel rooms. The barking, the this, that, they're just not allowed. And then pet odors and everything else. So
I noticed some in Cebu.
Yeah.
Allowed, but here no.
Cebu though, we talked about that yesterday with Doug. Doug was telling me how much Cebu, how much the he knows that the odor in Cebu was bad. He asked me about it. I said, yeah, I smelled the same thing. I'm worried. We'll ask to see. Yeah, still a ton cheaper. Yeah, 1,100, 1,400, 1,200 is really cheap considering. I mean, I always had everything I needed. I mean, I lived on 1,100 to 1,500 a month, had everything I needed. But my rent was nothing there in the U.S. But remember, mine was stage planned. I planned mine in stages from a house to an apartment to an RV. And the RV is a lot cheaper than apartment living.
Normally, when one is visiting the Philippines, one doesn't look at the furniture or big screen TV. It's crazy expensive. One can buy cheap, but it wouldn't last.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's fine. 20 inches TV. You
It's
can
okay.
still see the screen.
It's okay by you too.
Still have people moving there.
Get
a cat.
JG can stay in the blessing house and cat sit. JG, one thing about it, he would not mind sitting in the blessing house and doing it. I would have to get him an aircon and a jacuzzi and a really nice shower. Get a cat and JG can stay. That's for sure. Yes, cheap. He says people spend more in some. Yeah. That's true, Kevin. That's true. He's really a good guy, and he does great videos. We'll see. He may come to the meet and greet. He asked about it, so we'll see. If he comes, it's fantastic. I want him to come. He's invited, of course. Everybody's invited. That'd be nice. Furniture here. We bought this furniture. We had this couch. My nose is itching like crazy. My mother used to say, is your nose itching, somebody's coming with a hole in their britches.
Daddy.
That's what she says. It's not a bad thing.
What's that?
You don't even know what that means. It's not a bad thing. If your nose itches, somebody's coming with a hole in their britches. Honey, do you even know what britches are?
I know.
What? No, honey, it's not like that. No! A hole in their britches, darling. She's laughing. Ow, I'm getting beaten, pinched. Ow. Somebody's coming with a hole in their britches. That's true. My mother used to say that. It's an old message.
Check your britches.
Check your britches. No, my pants. A hole in their pants. Not, it is pollen. It's pollen season here, Kevin. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks out of the year. Am I right, Jet? Always something growing pollen here. Pollen in this tree, it stopped 2 weeks ago. Now coffee bean is blooming. Coffee bean. Man, the most sweetest smell you ever smell. Smells like honey. Can't, yeah, like fresh honey. So smell. Yeah, so it is pollen season here. It seemed like every day is pollen season. We're standing out there yesterday. We could see the pollen falling.
All that lives here.
All the leaves are falling and the pollen's falling. Then you get new buds. The mango tree's budding up here now. We have a mango tree, really huge tree. Thing's probably 80 years old, and it's got mangoes. When mangoes come, they take it by the 5-gallon buckets. And it's blooming. That'll be a good year on that. There's no return policy, right? No need for the receipt. Yeah, there's no return policy. They don't have return policies here. I wish that they did have some type of return policy. The only one that has return policy is who? Lazada.
Yeah.
Lazada.
Online shopping center.
Online, yeah.
Online shopping store.
Who else has good return? Nobody. Shopee doesn't. When you buy it as is. One thing about it too, if you're going to buy something here, you have to be really careful with that as far as make sure you spend a little bit more and try to get a good quality, something good quality. I live on $1,800 here monthly with car and rent. See, that's not bad. You really can't complain by that. And you know, if you're living in U.S. for that $1,800 a month, say, and people say that you need $2,000 here, well, that's cuckoo. It's 50 to dollar.
It's cheaper here.
Yeah. So 50 to the dollar rate, and you're living on 1,800 there. My nut was 1,000 to 1,400, depending on how the bills would fall, like for insurance and things like that. Because I tried to pay. And get this, you know, my electricity bill, even a stupid little $150, $175 for a little small 1-bedroom apartment. What is up with that? It's crazy. And then a mandatory propane bill of 60 or 80 bucks. What's up with that? So you can rent a place here in town for $100 a month, down to $60 a month. And the $60 a month is just one small room. It's about, how small is it? 10 by, probably about 3 meter by 4 meter. It has a kitchen and a bathroom and a small seating area and a bed, and for $60 a month, $70 a month. Go back to apartments, you don't get yard space. Sometimes I know, probably not in the city. Yeah, here.
Apartments, some there in city is like condo.
Yeah.
Like you will just go in.
Yeah. Somewhere on.
They call that full apartment. This belong in the condo building.
Yeah.
But here, when you say apartment, you still have little yard like that.
We had a little area we could hang out clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we would fight for the line with the other apartment owners. And the people would move their clothes and move our clothes, put theirs on.
That's our clothes.
And it was our clothesline that we put up. But they used it, of course. So you have the fighting there. So if you go in an apartment here, you have to be careful. But then again, too, you have the same problem here you do in U.S. You live in an apartment. Who is that next to you? I mean, how many times we stay up because the husband and wife are fighting? Yeah, they're arguing and fighting because I don't know, whatever they're fighting about. Who cares? But they're fighting. Then we had apartment 1 that was fighting. Then we had apartment 2 was fighting. We were in apartment 3.
I tried returning an item in the Philippines and it's just.
Hey Ray, they did that. They did that to me. I got to tell you a story. I live on $600 a month. In U.S. or here? I live on that here. But I went. You gotta love this one. That's not bad at all. You're right, Kevin. That's not bad at all. My bill's only electric, $60.
Average per month for free
heat, aircon, free water, and gas. See, there you go. You can't beat that, Kevin. Can't beat that. When I retire in the Philippines, my food will be $100 a month eating fish heads and rice balls. Ray, nothing wrong with that.
Fish head.
Nothing wrong with that.
Tropical time.
Hey, Tim, How you doing, my good friend? Yeah, how you doing? Fish, fish, fish. Tim, did you go see fish or what? Did you see all them fish? Was
I
he
did
in
not
heaven?
see.
You got to see his video. I'm telling you, he has the best video of all them fishies. Hey, Tim, bring a cooler next time. Just say, listen, if you don't mind, can I have some free samples? And just put some in the cooler. There, it was at the where they people come by. You know, when fish comes off the docks, they go in the bins with the ice, and people come in. The bulk buyers come in and buy the fish. So you got the bulk vendors coming in buying the fish right off the ocean. So the rate, and then they kind of like bid on it. They bid on the fish. You know, bid. No,
Fire.
25 peso, 20 peso, like that, like that. So. So good morning, Tropical Tim. Major expense, yeah,
Their
Tropical Tim.
major expenses.
Yeah, yeah.
Beer. Beer
Beer.
before rent. How they quit?
Scoot, Scoot. How's Mr. Scoot? Scoot's in the house. Mr. Scoot, Mr. Scoot, how are you? There are. We were looking. I was talking to Ruth about that yesterday. I was wrong. I paid $80 a month for that rent. She said, just told me just now in that apartment in town. So $80 a month, really nice. Studio walk-in. If you look at the picture on this right here, that's basically it. And nice wooden stairs upstairs, 2-bedroom up, bathroom down with a kitchen and open room. And you go out the back door. There's a dirty kitchen. Really nice, nice, nice.
No room is cooler for fish.
Yeah, no room and cooler for fish. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. So you're talking about Tim's visit to the fish market. Yeah, Tim's visit to the fish market. Did a couple of videos that I saw. Really great job. Tropical Tim, good morning. Jeff Misadventures. Danny Stout is saying hi. Jeff, how you feeling? Jeff.
He's coming here.
When you coming? You're going to be here like February, right? Isn't he coming now? Jeff, you're coming now, right? Doug came yesterday. Doug, you guys know him by a different name, but anyway, he came here yesterday. Him and his wife. He's here, and he's leaving. He's leaving the first week of April. He's not going to be able to make the meet and greet, which I knew he wasn't going to anyway. This fish is more expensive. Hello, beautiful bowl. Jeff is saying.
You like fish head?
In rice balls? She does.
Fish is more expensive than chicken or pork, so it helps. I don't really like fish. I eat it despite overpower the fish.
Mr. B, you're just like me. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Just like me, my friend. That's exactly why I am. Hi, Mark. Tropical saying hi.
Believe it or not, a few years ago in the States, my wife would go to the market and ask for the fish head. It was free until at the Asian were asking for it. It's now expensive.
I tell you something that you could make a good living on here, and if you made a good one, because we're having a lot of Asian influence here, meaning they're coming. Couples are coming and moving in here. Thai, Chinese. We're actually getting some Chinese people. By the way, China is overrunning the Philippines right now. Chinese people are actually more there's more coming in the Philippines than any other. You could add up all the foreigners coming in the Philippines. The Chinese are 80% more coming in than German, French, American, and all the other. Yeah, that's how many Chinese coming in. Tim.
Like fishbowl and rice head, is that the same?
That's at Bukaki. Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on. What is the most favorite, right? I would take spices and add on to my fish. Now, Ruth loves her fish. You give her fish, she's set for life. She doesn't care. She could eat it every day, right? Me, forget about it. But I eat it because it's on the plate, and I will not complain about it. I'll eat it. If it's there, I will eat it. I will not say, oh, I'm not eating that, I'm not eating that. Because she took the time to make it, I'll eat it. Do sometimes I force it down? Sometimes I probably do. Like she forces down some of the dishes I make. Because I made something one night, she forced it down. She just didn't like it, but she forced it down. So, but RR is getting Americanized, and she's starting to love some of the dishes. It's, you know, the pastas and things like that. Ruth is not a pasta fan. She's just not a fan of pasta. But RR is a fan of pasta. Right, darling? Yeah. What?
It's heavy for me.
It's heavy for you, but you can eat 5 cups of rice at a meal. Isn't that something?
I used to it.
You're used to it, right? Yeah. Do you miss your rice if you don't have it?
Not really, no.
Not really? Yeah?
Because I'm on diet.
You're on diet. What kind of diet are you on?
Dirty diet.
Dirty diet, huh? What's a dirty diet?
I cheat sometimes.
Oh, you cheat sometimes. Oh, okay. So you're a cheater on diet.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
I saw rice, I will eat.
Yeah. If you see rice, you will eat. How about your sister's house when they're cooking rice? Will you eat?
Yeah, little.
Yeah, little only. I've seen you eat over there pretty good though at your sister's house. I have to say they eat good.
Sweet and sour
Fish, sweet and sour. Kimchi, kimchi. How many people love kimchi?
I like fishing, but not really love to eat it. But to eat fish, depending how they.
Man, you get Rodney here fishing, and you get James and Emily. Look out! Let me tell you
I will
something.
join.
Ruth wants to join you, Rodney, if you're still on, and James, she wants to go fishing so bad. Uh, what's wrong with my screen? How come it's dull? Oh, let's turn it up a little bit. There you go. There you go. It's kind of dark. I was wondering why my screen's so dark. Scoot, it ends up all coming out at the end same. Tom, try some blackened dolphin. I love dolphin. Blackened dolphin. Dolphin, and you blacken it with seasoning. It's a mix. I'll make a mix for you, and we'll blacken it. No. It's good, darling. It's a seasoning.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a seasoning.
Gaya musta. Musta na ta.
Yeah.
That is because the president was borrowed about 3 million from China so far, but he's building road now, and Chinese are going to put their fourth carrier group in Subic Bay.
Yeah, they have one right off the coast right now. The Philippine government will not allow it coming in, and coming into the area. They got their ships, or whatever they have out there. Philippines has put a stop. So there's a little trauma going on out there right now. I was fishing off the pier in Daytona. Oh man, BT. Oh man, I was telling Ruth about that.
African guy asking
Pompano.
have his head skin and say eat all of fish in this house.
Yeah, Ruth does too. Jeb Jam Raw. How you doing, Mr. Jeb Jam?
Hello all.
Hello all. Hello. How you doing, Mr. Jeb Jam? I think Ruth, you will love it. Trust me. She will. I'll make some blackened seasoning for you, and we'll do it. We'll do it. You'll love it. You'll love it, darling. The USA will not let the China place any carrier group in the Philippines. That's exactly right, Mark. That's exactly right. The USA is there. They have one of their ships off the coast, and USA is saying, hold on, no, you're not coming in this area. And then the Philippines is out there also. So it's USA and Philippines out there together. They had it on TV the other day. So China can do whatever they want to do, but the USA is putting a stop to it. Trump even said, I'll send a couple more over there to show them our might. And on news here, they showed him stating that. So we'll see. It's China trying to flex their arms, and everybody's saying, no, you're not. A few years ago at the food court in the mall, they displayed fish head with a bowl of rice for 75 peso. When I got my meal, that's what it was. They scraped all the meat off the head. Honey, I can't eat fish head.
It's low meat.
Baby, how about the eyeballs popping out? There's no way. Darling.
It's low meat lagi.
Darling, look at me. When that eye is looking at you and you go, yeah, that's exactly, hey. No way. Hey, Chicha, when you're cooking that fish, right? How you know when it's done?
The eyeball will come up.
The eyeballs pop out, right? Chicha.
Did you smell like that? It smells like a pinch.
Hey. Let me tell you something. She pinched me before you came on about 5 times. Because I said something earlier. She got me back. Man, she was beating me up. I got slapped, I got hit, I got beat because I made her laugh about something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, if your nose is itching, somebody's coming with a hole in their britches. And ow, ow, ow. She thought it was naughty. And I said, honey, it's not. It's britches. Britches, she thought britches was something else. So, britches, holes in their britches, pants, legs. I mean, the rowing club at Harvard can beat the Philippine Navy. Probably. Probably. The thing is with China, they want to completely control all the China seas. They're really trying to. They really are. Christian Martinson, good morning, sir. How you doing, Christian?
Sir, turbulent has been without power.
Oh, man. We know that yesterday.
Yes, yesterday.
It was out 3-4 hours yesterday. It was really giving us a fit.
Sam, so if you pick your nose, what does
Does
that
that
mean?
mean? What does that mean, honey, if you pick your nose?
I don't know.
It means you have something in there.
Booger?
Yeah.
Mark, just like an Air Force base that happened in Spratly, Ireland, or the new base, Dayport, they are building in Africa.
Yeah. Hi, Judy. Jeb Jam, how you doing, sir? How is Mr. Jeb Jam doing, Mr. James? And Jebe? How is everything going with you guys? Hello, Christian Martinson, Chi Taurus. They now have 2 aircraft groups and now working on the 3rd ones. All state of the art. Yeah. Well, it was China just donated. How big a ship was that, honey?
I don't know.
A really big ship to the Philippine government here. A big one. I don't know what it was. Topical Tim may know. Tim, did you see that ship that they donated here? What was that? It's a big one, though. Whatever it was, they donated a ship here. Christian, this morning. Who's that, Jebby or James? Yeah, who is it, Jebby or James? Is it Jebby or James today? I had James laughing the other day. Hi, Tim. It's all 4 of us. Awesome. What was I having James laugh about the other day? What was it we were talking about? I had him laughing so hard. What was it? Do you remember? What did I have you laughing about the other day? It's something I had you laughing really hard, and you were laughing so hard. You could tell you started crying. It hurt so bad. 5, LOL. Yeah, all 4, 5. Yeah. So Tropical Tim, what was the ship? They donated. China donated a big old ship here. Lamit Kayo. Lamit Kayo. Let me tell you something. Lamit Kayo. Okay, Kayo. See? Wait till you see a new video. I was speaking of a sign in it yesterday. The Philippines just got a sub from France. Awesome. Huh?
France?
Yeah. Hey.
They sell dolphin at the market, but never can remember what it's called there.
Dolphin is really good. And it's not the dolphin that you're thinking, darling. It's not the dolphin that does this in the water. It's not that. I already know. See this right here? See this? I know my wife like the back of her hand. I know my wife. So, it's not the dolphin that go up and down. It's the porpoises.
You did not tell me it's not that one.
Yeah, it's not that one, darling. I'll show you that one.
Yes, and the USA gave them 2 1950s Coast Guard cutters, so we think that the prisoner will not allow them to have the base in Subic.
I see. I'm not aware of China giving a ship. Must be top secret. It was on the news. I don't know. It's on the news. Molly say again, James, Lamit Kayo. Lamit Kayo. I always know R keeps getting on me. I tell him there's no T on the end there. It's Lamit Kayo. I said, okay, Lamit Kayo. See, I speak it. So I'm smart today. So when I run out of coffee, I got the double banger. Yeah, smart. I should put 3 cups there.
But it's become cold.
It's become cold, yeah. Hey, can you warm? No, I'm kidding.
My mahi.
Mahi. Yeah, mahi. Yeah, that's exactly right. Mahi. That's what we call it in Florida, mahi. Mahi dolphin. It's got like a hump on its back, on its head. Mahi. What's your favorite fish here?
Bangus. Milkfish.
Milkfish. What's your second favorite?
Tilapia.
Tilapia. What's your third?
I don't know.
I knew it. I knew it. I was thinking she's gonna say any fish.
The danggit.
Dang it, fish. That's what I say too. Dorado in Hawaii. Dorado fish in Hawaii. Yeah. BT, we are gonna have to do some fishing. Is your nose itching too? Or is it just mine? Why is my nose itching? Somebody's come with a hole in the britches, darling. Hey, honey. Hey, honey. You got cakes to do today? Huh?
Yeah.
You got to go to town and get some stuff? No? You need to go to town? We had need to pay any bills?
No.
No? Okay. So good then, huh? So let me ask you this. What is your favorite cake?
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what mine is?
What?
White?
White cake.
Yeah. When are you going to make me cake?
Friday pa.
Yeah. Friday ba. Okay. Tropical Tim, they did not tell him about the ship and Squarehead. Yeah, it's Squarehead. Chi.
Tom has a strong US accent. His Bisaya is funny. He can win people over.
What's funny?
Kaya.
Yeah. No Genie, I'm retired. No Navy talk. Hey, moist cake. Jeb Jam.
Moist cake.
Let me tell you something.
This is a moist cake.
Moist cake, any kind. Walleye is my favorite to salmon. I love salmon.
Salmon.
She bought some salmon. She made some salmon. It was delicious.
Yummy and salmon.
I'm not worried about China. When a virus ruins their economy, it take a while for them to recover. They lose 1 million people. It really wouldn't bother them, especially since the 50 plus are dying. They have so many people, man. There's so many people.
300 plus now.
300,000? 300 people. They sure are coming here, guys. I was looking at statistics. Unbelievable.
They're coming here.
They're coming here like crazy. They're coming in by the barrels. Not now, but they last month. I couldn't believe it. China's newest stealth fighter just got upgraded with state-of-the-art avionics. They get them from Israel that designed the ones for F-16. China is getting good stuff. Crappie is my favorite. Roger, I love crappie too. I never got.
What's look like
Crappie is what does it look like, guys? I'm trying to go memory. It's just a fish.
What's the one that James
Jacob
get?
James Jacob get?
The one is like this.
I think it is crappie. James, what is that? You still here?
It look like
A crappie's good fish. Crappie is a good fish to have. I say
it's not bones. Many bones in the middle, no.
they usually fillet them. People don't worry about bones in the U.S. because they fillet them and throw it all away, or throw it in and make fish soup. Most make fish soup out of it. U.S. accent, Southern accent.
Rock.
Yeah, I do have crappie do rock. Southern accent. I do have a Southern U.S. something. I don't know. Goofball accent. R says I have slang. That's what everybody tells me. You have slang. They cannot understand me here. So when I speak Visayan, they said he has slang. What did he say? So some will get straight. Tell me straight. We cannot understand you. They tell me straight. I mean, they would say, you don't mind hurting your feelings. Dude, stop speaking Visayan. You're tearing it up. Good to see you're feeling better, Miss Ruth.
Thank you, Jim.
She's doing flips in the yard yesterday.
Tom's favorite is pinch pie.
Let's roll the barrels into the ocean. Yeah, we can do that. Fish and milkfish, bangus. That's mine.
Yeah, bangus.
I like bangus fish.
But it's too bony.
I like dang it.
Bulad.
Bulad. Dang it. And I like French fried taters. I do too. Tater tots.
James told me avoid
Yeah.
Chinese in Manila.
Yeah. Most taxi cab drivers are told you have a choice. You can take them or not take them. And they're telling them that if you want to take them. But figure about the poor guy who's been here for 30 years.
The one that
taxi ride.
Remember the one that infected couple? They've been in Dumaguete. Been in Bohol.
Yeah, the Chinese couple's been affected, been all over the place, the islands. They're trying to track them down, trying to track the people they contact with. It's getting kind of like goofy now on how they're trying to track these people down. If you had contact with these people, it's like, what the heck? Uh, Close thing crappie resembles is a flatter tilapia.
Oh,
Ah,
I love tilapia. My Filipino neighbors was cooking tuyo outside the house, and her next door neighbors called the police.
thought they were cooking their dog. Oh man, I can see that. I can see that.
Dog.
I can see an American smelling that and thinking they're cooking their dog. They see a lot of Americans. What can I say, guys? Right? Come on. A lot of Americans are like that. Listen. My mama says to me, "Son," she gets right up in my face. "What's wrong with you?" I said, "What's wrong, Mom?" She set me straight all the time. "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Nothing wrong with me, Mom. What's wrong with you?" She says, "You go in that third world country? That country ain't no there. There's nothing there." I said, Mama, it's good country. "Oh, they don't even have water, son. They don't have food. Where are you going there? You're going to be living on the street." I said, "Mama, I'm not going to. They have food. They have malls." "No, they don't." I said, "Mama, they have mall." She goes, "No, they don't. And I don't want you to go there." I said, "Mama, I got me a girl. There's girls here." I said, "Mom, they're no good." She goes, "No, well, no, Tom, they are good. You just ain't found the right one." I said, "Exactly, Mom. You're exactly right." So I misspoke. So she straightened me out on that. "Don't ever say that again." I said, "Yes, Mom." Then she says, "Why are you going there?" I said, "Because I love it there." "Okay." She says, "If you go there, I won't get to see you." I said, "Mama, really, that's the bottom line." I said, "Mama, your brother married a Filipina." "That's right." "Oh, Tom, that's okay. It's a great country. You go there now." "I forgot about my brother. He's long gone now, but that's right. That's right." Her name was Lulu. Lulu.
Lulu.
Mama used to call him Lulian. So Lulu was her nickname, and she's Filipina, and she always took care of my mama. My Filipino neighbor, so I know exactly.
We use BB crappie fish for
Fish bait.
bait.
It's panfish, Tom. It's a panfish. Oh. To me, crappie is fish that you will eat your bait before you can catch the fish you're fishing for. Hey, Mark King, my father got in a fishing hole there in Tennessee, of a crappie hole. He's pulling out crappie, a pretty good sized crappie. I mean, it's bigger than my 11, 12 shoe there, and a pretty good sized crappie. And he was, before they got done out of that fishing hole or that crappie hole, they had 60. And my buddy in my dad's buddy in another boat had, I forget how many it was, but same amount or more, had more than that. So they lined them up, right, on boards, and then they took pictures of it. Pitch great. Pike, perch is great. Pike, way too many bones. Pike best when pickled more than herring. Lake Erie perch is really good eating. You do, BT? Tim, I'm going to do perch and red tilapia on the new farm. Scoot, I tell you what, it's good business to be into is fish. You got to feed them, though. You have to feed them. Yeah, you have to feed them. BT, French fried taters, my favorite for sure. How about homemade French fried taters? Tropical Tim, the colorful fish was good to eat, but too expensive. How much? Did some in my 10K tank. I did some in my 10K tank. The perch were a half kilo, soppy were a kilo. Asian markets when not buying them. Oh, I see. Tom,
Tim.
did you stink like fish for a week?
Tim.
Oh, Tim. Thank you,
Good
Ruth and
night.
Tom. Good night. Take
Good
care. God
night,
bless.
Jeff.
Cheers. Jeff, may God bless you. And hopefully everything is well. And thank you so much for coming on. And thank you for spending your valuable time, my good friend. And I will see you again. And thank you so much for the wonderful emails and messages we get. God bless. Hey, Jeb, I'll take a week challenge and eat taters and carrots and peas. Free French fried taters. I just think like fish, period. It's a Tondo thing. Hush puppies, SF. I have not shown fresh hush puppies. I need to make some hush puppies.
What's that?
Oh.
The dog?
No dog, darling. Hush puppies. Okay.
Only I know is hash brown.
Hash brown. Okay. Hush puppy is it's
Hash puppies.
no, darling.
Like hash chihuahua.
Yeah, hush chihuahua. All right, hush puppy is this, darling. When you roll it in little balls, you make it and you dough it up and you put it in little balls. When you throw it in the frying pan, it will it goes like this. Ow! It's hush puppies. So you go hush puppies, and when you fry it, it goes. So you guys hush puppy. So that's what's called hush puppy. Ow, ow, hush puppies. That's hush puppy. Later, Jeff. Ow. I did smell like Ladyboy perfume for a week, though, Scoot said. Oh, it did smell like, here you go. Woo! It's a Navy thing. Boy, it stung. Hush puppy. Cook shoes. BT accepted the challenge, JG. I thought a brand of sandals or shoes. Hush puppies. No, it's a hush puppy. You cook it, you throw it in the skillet, and it goes, woo, 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 and you tell them, hush, puppies, hush. It's a deep fried dough ball. Ow. Sometimes you might hear him going, hush, puppy. I can't help it. She teases me all the time, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting fed up with her attitude. I'm just getting fed up with her teasing me all the time. I can't take her no more. All she does is this stuff all the time to me. Every day, 100 times a day, and I'm fed up with it. Get your attitude straight there, girl. I'm getting fed up. Pizza without meat is fine, Jeb. Tom, the thing was when you were fishing for trout, the last thing you want is the end of your line is crappie wasting all your bait. True. Them crappie.
Pizza without meat is fine.
Yeah, pizza without meat is fine, Jeb. Nothing like good perch, crappie too, a sandwich. Ruth is hush puppies or food group.
I know hash brown. It's a potato. Hash puppies. It's a puppy.
Just wait. I'm gonna have fun with that with your sisters. Hey, sister, come here a minute. Come here. Come here, sister. We're gonna make some hush puppies. I give her sister sick all the time. They see me coming and say, "Here comes Daddy Tom. Look out!" They're all waiting. They're waiting to see what I do. So we're gonna make some hush puppies sometime. We had pizza. We have pizza night, stuff like that. I love teasing her sisters. They're fun. They get to laughing so hard. Sometimes they'll pee their pants. They will. Eating puppies for dinner. Won't eat. Maybe bark my tummy. Deep fried dough. Only service animal are, Tom. Yeah. You just met. I'm fed up. Exactly. I am serious question. As an Army vet, I always wondered. I heard that Master Chief smell like Marine cheap colognes. Is that true?
I like my hush puppy with current. Put the top of the tummy of the puppy.
What you do is you give them the whole thing of corn and you give it to them. No, you get fresh corn or canned corn, and you use that in the dough. And when that thing starts barking at you, you run. Because the one started barking at me, I would run out the door and scream like a girl. I tell you that.
When you're going to
yeah. No, hush puppies are actually really.
Why your food there is weird?
I don't know, honey.
Name is weird.
I don't know why our food there name is weird. Hush puppy is really good though. A good hush puppy is really good.
The spelling is puppies.
Yes, this is puppies. No wonder. Listen, if I say that to the girls, they will all go nuts. Hush puppies. They'll go, we're not eating that. We're not eating that. They're going to think it's a puppy. Yeah, they're eating dog. And you know what? There's truth to that too here in the Philippines. In the province, you got to be careful. If you say puppies, they will not touch it. These are hush puppies. They won't eat anything. There's a dog in there. Yeah, seriously, I'm serious. So you have to make fun of it and make a joke of it, especially sisters, because her sisters will not touch it within a 10-foot pole. But if I tease and cut up with them and show them how it's made and make some hush puppies for them, they'll love it. They would love it. Hush puppies, darling.
What other food that is weird name?
Man, there's so many foods I have no. How about mud pie? Everybody had a mud pie. Yeah, mud pie. Tom, a hush puppies too. Oh wait, take the cheese off the pizza. Zeal poles. I decline request for a challenge. Hush puppies too.
Tom, take hush puppies still. You will have one Chinese wanting some.
Tom, you had a hush puppy shoes, and I can tell you they were do bark every time I took a step. Man, I had them hush puppies. You were cool if you had hush puppy shoes. Yeah. I think Jeb Jam puts grass clippings. Virus costs drop. Cases just dropped 40K, 900 dead. Should be 50K in 3 days and 1K by tomorrow, even with low ball. And you know, Mr. B, it's sad. It really is.
Real Min Cooks.
Yeah, Real Min Cook. Hello, hello, hello.
Cornmeal and flour egg.
Yeah, it's exactly all it is. It's cornmeal, flour, and egg. And I like corn, and SF Bukaki's right. You put corn in it, whole corn in it.
So why you're calling that hush puppies?
Well,
No dog there?
Baby, I didn't make the name up. I remember, I'm just a messenger. I have no idea why they name it. I don't even know why that's called a kettle over there. What does that have to do with a kettle? It's a teapot. Many people, different cultures, call that a teapot, a kettle, a water pot, and all it does is boil water. I don't know. Scoot.
Can't answer that. Unable to differentiate between the mustard sheep and the smells marine sheep's cologne.
They keep all the other dogs away from me. There you go. Correction, Ken, that's Bermuda grass. 61 last month, the USA, 1,200 died of flu and overtake 80K in hospitals. Yeah, they had some cases yesterday that actually...
I don't know the update today.
Yeah,
Something, some hush kitty meow.
Yeah, hush kitty meow. Jam Jam. I know. Scoot, I had the flu about 3 weeks ago and knocked me down for 4 days. Buttermilk's really good. Onion maybe. You can put buttermilk. My mother used to put buttermilk in her batter. And she would put just a little bit of onion. Now, I have known my mother cook the onion, like really fine. Cook the onion, caramelize it, and then do it. It was okay. Sometimes onion overpowered it. I didn't really like it. Sometimes I use a little garlic. Yeah, that's okay too. SF, you're right. Garlic's good in it. Honey, it's really good eating. They're balls. Basically, you drop it in a pan of grease, and when they're barking, then you pull them out. No, when they're done, as you know, they'll be done. You just pull them out and drain them. They're really good. Hush puppies are really good. They're really used for fish. Anytime you have fish, you got to have hush puppies. Seriously, hush puppies is for fish. I'm telling you, you don't have hush puppies in steak. Have anybody had hush puppies and steak or hush puppy and chicken? Not really, right? Yeah. The name came from dogs hanging around the cooking pot. Oh! Is that where it came from? The name came from dogs hanging around the cooking pot. Throw them a dough and balls and say, hush puppy. Is that what happened? Really? Mr. B? High five. I didn't know where it came from. Okay, throw them dough called hush puppy.
Yeah.
They would be hanging around. Dogs in the kitchen. How many guys growing up had the dogs in the kitchen when mom was on that hard floor? And I remember young age, my mother had holes in the floor, right? And I go, Mama, you threw one down in the thing, but there'd always be dogs around somebody's feet somewhere eating. And we got upscale. My dad built a house. And when he built that house there in Arizona, we were in heaven because it was nice. It had central heat and air. Yes, bad numbers in China, 1 billion people, almost 50K with corona. In the USA, 360 million, 80K in hospitals, and 1,200 dead each month. Yeah, I am scared now. I tell you what, yes, bad numbers, 1 billion, almost 50K with corona. You think 50K has it? Fish and wild game. Fish, okay. SF. So it is fish and wild game. Wild game is something that, like maybe duck hunting or something like that. Pigeons. Always laid at the edge of the room. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Always laid at the edge of the room. You're right. In the U.S., the flu will kill 50K to 200K each year. You got to love our healthcare system. Is it really that many? I didn't even know that, Scoot. Really? That many? Well, there you go. You never know. I mean, you just never know. Hush puppies and boiled peanuts. Ken Egger, there's nothing better than that. I agree with you 110%. Nothing better than that. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna make you some hush puppies. She's waiting to see. And so, have you ever had mud pie? I'll make you some mud pie too. Mud pie is where you go out in the yard and get mud, and you put it in a pie tin, and you bake it.
No.
No.
You're the one eat that one.
Once you bake it, then you take it and you get a hammer to it, right? And you break it all apart. Then you take that and come in here and throw it in your food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wild game of that is what B-Joy does a night. High five, Scoot. I'm still not used to the dogs in the kitchen laying under the table. Just not good. Dogs aren't clean. Yeah, I would not allow any dogs in the house here where I'm at. But yes, dogs are allowed in the houses here wherever they are. And I personally don't allow them here in my house. I don't allow them on my property unless someone cleans up the poo. The reason for that is it's only 10 meters by 30 meters. There's going to be poo, and I don't want to be stepping in it. Done that 1,000 times in my life and don't want to go through that. I had 5 hectares and 3 dogs. So you would think at 5 hectares and 3 dogs would be no poo, but there's always poo you step in. So you just have to, 5 acres, I'm sorry, I said 5 hectares. Oh, I'm becoming Filipino. 5 acres. So what is that? 2 hectares, 2.5 hectares. So it matters. Real men cook. Mississippi mud pie. That's exactly what it is. Now, a Mississippi mud pie is actually a good pie to eat. I was saying that joke earlier, but you can't eat it. It's made out of chocolate pie. Mudslide drink. Oh, I tell you what, mudslide drinks are really good. You know what I used to really love drinking is Long Island iced teas. I love Long Island iced teas. A lot of restaurants are only limited to 2. But I would love Long Island iced teas. Mud pie with sugar. Heard about it, but can't do it. Yeah, mud pies are good. You can actually do mud pie with not granulated sugar, but you could do the substitute sugar. Pie is good, but I'll walk past it with some key lime anytime. I love it. Cold out of a bowl and far for one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what, JG? That is a good point, my friend. That is a good idea. What about goldfish? Can you get goldfish here? Huh?
I don't know.
Have you ever seen fish? Goldfish? You know what they are?
No.
You don't know what goldfish are? It's cold. And when you when you pull them out of the bowl, you have to let them thaw and stuff, and they turn to gold. I can't help it. I just can't help it. I can't. Will I change? Hold on, let me think about it. No. Goldfish is a fish that is gold. And they get varying sizes depending on what kind of container they're in. If they're in a small container, they stay small, and if they get to the bigger container, they get big. Some goldfish get really big. I'm surprised you didn't see any goldfish in Hong Kong. They're gold. Long Island will put a hurting on you, man. You drink 2 of them bad boys, next morning you're going to have a headache. Get you whacked after 2 glasses, man. I walked out of a restaurant one time, and I said, whoa, no more of them things. Ruth might eat the goldfish. She would. It's fish that's gold. Seriously, it's a fish that's gold. And when you lay them out on the table, it becomes hard. Then you take it down to the jeweler and you make a ring out of it. Just saying. But yeah, those goldfish are nice. I need to get her a little goldfish. You're talking about mud pie with worms that taste really good. Ew, yucks. Can't you get Long Island iced tea in the Philippines? You cannot get Long Island iced tea here. You cannot. You can't even. You can buy alcohol here. You can buy vodka. You can buy certain things, but they really don't have the variety here. You can find gin. You can find all this stuff, but you got to search for it. You can search for vodka. You can get Tanduay. You can get rum, but there's a lot of stuff you have to really search for. You can get scotch. You just got whiskey, but some of that stuff you really have to search for it. Yeah, you can get scoot. In 2019, the flu killed 19K last month, but the White House raised the zero by mistake. Then they released it. Then the actual report came out in 19. The real number to it were about 492K.
Janitor. You know
Yeah.
janitor fish?
I know.
Fish is koi.
Yeah, koi.
Yeah,
Okay, koi fish. Goldfish is koi. Koi fish. And what's koi fish? You know what koi fish is, right? The goldfish. Can you imagine around my house? No. Praise the Lord, right? She got a headache now. Kevin is right. Hush puppies usually serve with catfish. My mother used an excuse to make hush puppies anytime she could. With that cornbread and make that, she'd make cornmeal, and she'd make some great hush puppies. Goldfish were a food group at some schools back in the day. Yeah, they were. She's whacking him. Boy, she's whacking me like crazy. My arm still hurts where he pinched me. Look what she pinched me yesterday. Look at it blue. That's going to leave a bruise. I know. People wonder, why is it all bruises on this side of the arm? I don't know why. Hush puppies and catfish. Yeah, you know what catfish is, right?
Yeah.
What is that?
Cat with fish. Joke.
Yeah. It's a fat fish that looks like cat. And you pull it out of the water and it goes meow, meow. It's catfish. Meow, meow. That's what it does. It comes out of water.
Catfish here is the slippery
Meow,
one.
meow. And it's got little thorns off it. It looks just like a cat with ears.
I heard an American Test Kitchen show about hush puppies.
Yeah. Hush puppies.
It's very
My mother making them like crazy, man. She just eats a cattle prod. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Yeah, right. Okay. She's a very popular meal here in the States. Yeah, she is very popular. Yes, it is. And my old bar.
Huh? My old bar. I used to put goldfish in a highball glass with water and shelter with sweet. Huh? I didn't come get. There's a bike you should do before you can order.
Oh, really? Did you really? Hush puppies are good with mud bugs.
Oh my goodness. What's your topic? It's
My topic went from apartments to Fed to hush puppies to catfish. And what's the best thing? We don't know. We know one thing. I don't eat goldfish. No, I tell you, you're right. A lot of people do eat it. They have eaten it. There's been a lot of restaurants that have it in front of their place, business too, for luck. Scoot. I had to do it. I can't help it. I can't help it. And I know she's not feeling well, so I have to take advantage of it while I can, because her strength is not 100%. So when I get pinched, she's only getting quarter pinches. But man, they still hurt though. Yeah, Filipino can pinch. Catfish Southern cooking. Yes, it is. You had some great mud bugs in Louisiana.
Ew.
Goldfish is mini carp. That's the one fish I just really never did really get.
I saw goldfish in the aquarium.
Yeah, they'll have them in aquariums. Yeah.
Like Nemo.
Like Nemo. Yeah.
Nemo.
Yeah. Clownfish. You know what a clownfish is, right?
Big nose.
Yeah, it has a big red nose on it. You pull him out of the water, and what he does is, he gets up and he gets the fish. What he does, I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything.
You're crazy, yeah.
A clownfish. A clownfish is a fish. It's a clown.
It's
He's
like
a clown. He's like me.
it
He's
looks
goofy.
like you.
Yeah, he's goofing around today. He's goofy. He's got a big nose on him. He's a
Steve,
clownfish.
this are
Steve D, good morning. Steve, what's a clownfish? It's when you get out of the water, it looks like me in the morning. A clown. No, you pull the fish out of the water, he acts like a clown. He flips around, does flips, and he's doing tumbling acts. That's clownfish. No, I'm just teasing Ruth today. I can get away with it now. Tomorrow I cannot. A clownfish is just a colorful fish, yes. It's got these colors in him. Yeah. White, purple, Tom. Jam. Let me ask you the other day. Were you laughing the other day or what? Real man, darn. You let Tom know what I'm getting for Chicha for a surprise. Okay, guess back the pocket taser or shot collar. I told you that. I told you. I got to tell you. I told you what I did my buddy with the shot collar, right? I bet you money put that on. He put it on. We got that thing we started doing. Yeah. Poor guy took that thing off. He hated us for a couple of days. I saw a clownfish on stage at open comedy night. Yeah.
funny fish.
Funny fish. Yeah, it's a clownfish. Funny fish. Hey, Steve. Steve D, how you doing? Are you in town today or are you out of town today? You're, what are you doing today? Tom, I laughed so hard I cried.
Yeah, he's crying that laughing so hard.
I had Jeb Jam laughing so hard the other day. Dude, I'm a goofball. And you meet me in public, I can be a goofball. And so I had JG laughing the other day and jokes and this, that, and other. And guy yesterday, Doug says, Tom, you're so much different on here than you are in real life. The guy Doug yesterday saying, you're really funny. I go, well, I'm not funny online? He goes, no, you're not like this. His wife was laughing so hard, she bent down on the ground, her stomach was hurting. RR was laughing, and he was bent over, he was laughing out on the ground. So I said, anyway, I'm teasing him. I said, see that line in that tree? Anyway, I said some jokes yesterday to him, and he goes, really? Tom, really? I go, yeah, really. No joke. He goes, are you kidding me? I go, yeah. Then that's when he lost it. Chicha, you can pinch the, ow! Ow. Nemo was a clownfish. Oh, was he? Really? Nemo was a clown, darling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Nemo.
Ow! Chicha, ow! Darling. Oh, at home today? Yeah, Steve D. We're going to be home too. Mikado Husby. How you doing, my good friend? Mikado, I'm just teasing Chi today. And sorry, I've been going off today. This stream is kind of, you own a step up? Do you own a step up electric converter? I do not. I don't own a step up or a step down because it's no joke. I'm not going to make a joke out of it. I could a step up or a step down because I don't need it. My appliances are step up and step down already built in the units, so I don't need a step up. So I don't have to stand up. No, I don't need it here. I don't need it because everything that you purchase here are 110 or 220 volt. So as far as appliances and things like that. Now, someone sent me something from US and it was 110, wired 110. So when I plugged it in to 220, it blew up. It caught on fire, man. That thing was on fire. And I said, oh, man, we should have plugged it in to the 110 in this house because this house is 110. It would have been fine. But we burned it up because we plugged it in. I had the Blessing House to test it, and it burned it, fried it. I mean, you could see the smoke coming out of it. So I don't own one, Kevin. I don't need one. You can buy them. They weigh about 5 kilos. They're heavy. The converters here are really heavy. Mr. Alton needed one for his tools because he brought tools from U.S. that did not have the step up. He needed a step up converter and inverter. I'm sorry. So we went and bought one just for it. Cost me $20. Yeah. Ligaya, good morning. Ligaya, you're right. Clownfish is like Nemo. Chiche? What? Yeah, little roses, Kevin. Little roses. What? Scoot. Ow! No, I'm not even reading it. Tom, you can step up the step down and bounce out the step. I was gonna I was gonna say a joke to it, but I didn't want to upset Kevin. But yeah, no, I don't have any kind of I don't have any inverter at all. Thank you, Scoot. High five to Mr. Scoot.
Try pinch ears.
Ah, ears, ear pinch, no ear pinch. She got me enough on my arm, man. Look at all the bruises.
Thank you, Scoot.
Thank you, Scoot. Thank you so much, Scoot. We appreciate it. Yeah, Tom, I'm like you. People telling me with your jokes, you go on the road, right? Yeah, I go on the road. Shit, you kick me on the road. You're out of luck, man. A man can't be abused by his wife in the Philippines. All women and children can file charges. But you can have a mistress if you don't let her live with you. I guess it balances out. Yeah, you can do that, I guess. Be like that one. I remember the video I did about the mistress and the guy. Bitched on for money. Yeah, she did too. And you know what? You were so easy. He gave you 1,000 pesos. You really pinched me fast, darling. That was really fast, darling. You ever notice that one? Huh? Ow. Ow. You know what? What is it with the Filipinas and their pinching? Did you learn that as a kid?
No.
Huh. Where did you learn that one?
Hey.
Scoot? Oh, Scoot. Thank you, Scoot. That's because they put a 200 peso transform when they need a 10K one. Yeah. True. Right. I'm not saying they're the best, but he paid about 200 peso, but this is a really good one, big one, and it worked very well for him. But it did weigh about 5 kilo for him to bring it. I mean, it was about that big. It was heavy.
You buy that to wife.
Yeah, he bought. What did he buy that for?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't need one. By the way, Scoot, a couple people want to buy those bikes, and they want you to make battery packs for them. I'll let you know more in detail if they buy them. How much you want to charge and all that stuff. I'll get them in contact with you, and they want to have those batteries put on instead of the lead acid, even though it comes with the lead. So, FYI. Real men, what's up? Guys, if you want to run a saw in the Philippines on 120, then you need a 20-watt transformer, yeah. I don't run anything, no saws or anything here. Although they run saws here, and they cut the flooring with it and stuff, this, that, and other. Cut steel with it in here, metal, and they rent it on 110. Yeah, you do need it. You need a good transformer. You really do. You're exactly right about that, Scoot. I see 1,500 watt or 1,000 watt for 79, 800 watt. There you go. My mother was a pincher. Was she? I tell you, SF, I tell you what, Mama can pinch here pretty good. She does a good job at it. And she's been doing that for a while. On the transformer thing, Alton had bought some drills and stuff from U.S. when he lived in Las Vegas. He was telling me, and a lot of those tools that he brought, he had actually had a bandsaw that he bought. He bought all kinds of stuff, and I don't know how he got it here. I didn't get in detail with him on it. It's not something that was important to me, but he had to get transformers on things.
All his tools is good.
All his tools are the best you could get. Snap-ons. He bought the best. These Snap-ons come from U.S. back in the day. Snap-ons. I mean, he had toolboxes.
He has little hardware.
50-year-old. I mean, had toolboxes 50 years old. It's worth some money.
Little hardware store.
He had a little hardware store. You go in a bedroom. There was racks in the bedroom on the wall of all his tools. Saws, blades. He had his jigsaw set up. He had a bandsaw. He had a jigsaw. He had everything.
His project.
And he didn't get to finish his project. He was making me cabinets for the blessing house. And he was making Chicha a cabinet. It was 99% finished when he got sick. He had to do some staining and some finishing projects, some corner molding. And when he passed, of course, it all stayed there. But he had some wonderful tools. But he bought transformers. He said you got to have them for his tools. I never been pinched by a Philippine. Not a good idea. Well, I don't pinch my wife. I tease her. Kevin, you can run a U.S. wood saw in Philippines. You need 300-watt transformer. I don't run saws, but I saw beer runs. I think more like for a crock pot or stand mixer, Scott. Oh, you could do that. They have them. They have them. My stand mixer comes with a 110 220 built in, and I can use it here in this house, or I can use it over there, and it's a Kenmore. So and it works fine. That's the new one she got for. I don't know what the gift that was for. It was just a gift. I always get her a gift. The a lot of the pots in our new rice cooker and thing runs on 110 or 220, right? Our laptops 110 or 220. They can run either or. These laptops were running on 220, but they run on 110. In fact, the one I just got from Dave is a 110, but it runs fine on a 220. Ratings have a rating based on what they can put out, but 25 Celsius for 8 hours without failure. Yeah. Both would need a 2K watt transformer. Overheating shutoffs some have. Yeah. mine really don't have too much of a problem here. The tools and things like that are just not made. Well, I don't care what kind of transformer you have or whatever. If you're bringing tools from U.S. and you spend money on it, bring a good transformer, yes, and buy a good transformer. Here, their quality's not there. Although I got my lithium drill, I charged it up the other day, and it still has charge over a month, and I've used it quite a few times. We had to drill a hole in the wall here and do some stuff, and they've used it fixing some stuff here on my floor quite a bit. So, but I miss my DeWalt setup, really do. I miss it a lot. If and when we go back to U.S., I'm bringing one back. I'm gonna buy one and bring one back. I heard a Makita tool there is not really Makita, most likely. Correct, it's not. They says it has Makita name on it. They have DeWalt, it has DeWalt on it. They have a lot of them have DeWalt, but it's not. I'm telling you, it might be an off-brand, but it has their name on it, but it's not the quality. It's just not the quality. Ruth even noticed that. That mixer that we've got from China, great quality. Am I correct? And stuff that we buy from AliExpress, great quality. By the way, we bought masks. They're out of masks. You cannot buy a mask in the Philippines. Ray Wolf is bringing some masks. He said, you cannot buy them. They don't have them. They're not available.
Out of stock.
Out of stock. Out of stock, sir. Ruth said the other day, maybe they're holding back on them so they get more money out of them. Found some nice step-down transformers on eBay. You know what, SF? eBay's got some pretty good stuff. I don't know where it's coming from, probably from China, but they got some pretty good stuff. Is that the one from China Works? I tested about 50 of them in the Middle East, and 80 of them, some did shut down before the burst into flames. Chinese knockoffs, yeah. Got to get the rechargeable battery tools, man. I got the rechargeable batteries. I got the rechargeable setup, and it works really good. As you know, I have lithium, and they work really good. And I don't miss. I love lithium. I was in your clown mask. Okay, LOL. Chinese rice is in stock. Yeah, Chinese rice. Did you see that where the Chinese rice that they're buying now, they're confiscating it because they're afraid of the swine flu epidemic? They're testing all the rice and the feeds and everything. Some of that has found traces of swine flu. Unbelievable. Always something. So the Philippines is juggling a lot of stuff. Someone said that the hospitals were just for show up there, and they don't know what they're going to do if it really does outbreak on the coronavirus. And the rentals are exactly bluish aqua. Rena, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, and Real Men Cook. That's exactly right. What is prices of rental here in Marab mug. They range anywhere from $50, $60 a month all the way up. We rented a house. How much was our house, honey? From
3.5 to
was it 3.5?
the in Lopez is 4,000.
4,000, and how much was the house thereafter?
Uh,
2.5.
1.5.
2.5.
5.5.
2.5. We rented a house for $50, a brand new house.
We're the first user.
We're the first user of that house, $50 a month. How do you beat that? Brand new. It's fine. New house, 2-bedroom, nice. No aircon, but it's nice. It was in town across the basketball court. So you can find rentals for $50 a month. It was a nice house. I cannot say anything bad about the house. It's new. New sinks, new countertops, new toilets. Everything is nice. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was a 10. I couldn't ask for any better. The only flaw, the biggest flaw was across the street from the basketball court. Sometimes kids go play basketball 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m. because sun's up, right? And they play for school. Let's see. Yeah, don't pop the bubble SF Bukkake because it has Chinese air in it. That's true. Isn't that something? It's true. Scoot has a great mask to scare off prowlers at night. Yeah. Did you have a shower with hot water? Yeah. We did. We do. Yeah. Good morning, Pat O'Toole. Good morning. How you doing, Pat? Thank you for coming on, my good friend. Hello, Pat O'Toole. Hey, Bluish Aqua. Bluish Rena. How you doing, Rena? How is everything, Rena? How you doing? Welcome on our live stream day, and thank you so much for coming on. Right, Miss Ruth? Ruth?
Bluish Aqua.
Bluish Aqua. I know she changed your name. We have a lot of them. We have many changed their names. I can't keep up with them. I seen an apartment rent near the highway, Tom. Not sure of the price. Did you? Was it up? There was one on the highway, honey, going out of town. Steve D.
The price. Which highway?
Which highway? Sayre Highway. There was one, Steve D, going out of town, going to Valencia on the left. New apartments there. Remember the new apartments?
Subdivision.
Huh?
Subdivision.
Subdivision on the right, but the one a little on the left. Remember those little apartments that they built up there? There's 3 or 4 apartments up there. There's a hotel up there for sale too. I guess the house rental is pretty much cheaper compared to those in the cities. It really is. I mean, $50 a month. Where can you rent a house $50 a month? And they would lease it until. They're really good renters. In fact, the renters was the one you saw when we were in Cebu. They came from Maramug over to Cebu to visit us. Baholoon, remember? And so that family, that couple, are the one that owns the houses. They have 3 or 4 rentals now, I think, or more. I don't know. 4 rentals. So if someone's looking into renting a house in the area, we can always send them that way if they're available. They keep them rented pretty good, and they're really good people. They require a first and last security deposit, so big deal, right? So 50-50. So
150.
yeah, so it costs you 11,000 peso to get into a house. It's okay. I mean, come on, and they give your money back. We got our money back. We made sure the house was clean and spotless. It's clean when we went in. It's clean when we go out. And that's one thing about Ruth. She's that way. She's not, and I'm the same way. If we make a dent in the wall or something, say moving something in or out, we'll repair it or paint it, whatever needs to be done, or a door. I guess the house rental is right. Not far from the park, honey. Oh, not far from the park, from a highway. Oh, okay. There are some nice apartments. Yeah, there are some nice apartments, Steve D.
I've also in front of NIA, National Irrigation System office, 2-story.
2-story apartments.
Yeah, I think it's 8 bedrooms, 8 rooms like that.
Oh, 8 rooms. Yeah.
The one I told Dave to go there.
Yeah, we told our buddy Dave to go there. He's looking for apartments, and so he went there. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he decided to get them or not. Did that 66-year-old emailer ever find a girl? No. Tropical Tim. He did not. He is traveling around like a wild man. He is in Makati. He lives in Davao. Found a girl wherever. I don't know where. I don't know. Uh, he was here on Monday, last Monday. He said, I'm arriving Monday. I said, okay, I'm not going to be available for you today. So we'll have a driver pick you up and take you around. On Tuesday, we have to go down to another place, and we're going to be busy for a few hours. I called him at 10:30 and said, hey, let's meet for lunch. Oh, I'm on the bus. I'm already back in Davao.
Here's the date.
He had 8. I said, I thought you wanted to look at apartments. Yeah, the girls are nice there and everything, Tom, and they're nice. They're just too shy. Okay. They're not. You can't order from a catalog, dude. So that's what I set him straight. So he's mad at me. I said, dude, they're human beings. You can't just come into the place and say, hey, I like you. Let's get together. I mean, I don't know. So sometimes men from U.S. have this attitude. They think they're coming and they think that some kind of commodity they're buying. They don't know it's a human being and another soul and a person. And so I set him straight. If he's mad, he's mad. It's okay. I don't care. Nothing off my back either way. I'm just saying, but he never did find one. And now he's angry at me because I didn't spend with him Monday afternoon. But as you know, I have a life too, and we have lives here. So we can't bend to anybody's realm all the time. And so when a guy showed up yesterday, I'm going, man, I was not prepared for this yesterday, which is fine. It was like caught me off guard, and here we go. So I don't mind, but sometimes it can be overwhelming, you know. Bluish, hello. 10K for 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 50 square meter, fence charge, parking spot, quiet cul-de-sac near mall, and highway 15-minute walk to the airport. No chickens and few dogs. Can't beat it. 10K for 2-bedroom. You can't beat it. It's $200 a month for 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 50 square meter, fence charge. You can't beat it. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. There's a lot for rent in Valencia. There are so many to rent in Valencia. I told him, I said, you want to find something, go to Valencia. And that's where we're kind of thought we were going to do, is go from here to Valencia. But he had decided that for some reason he'd rather date someone. So he had a date that night. And I really don't know what happened to him. I really did not email him back. It's sort of like you can help a few, but you can't help all. Sometimes it's like telling a rock to move from one place to another. Sometimes you can't do it. His mind was set on finding a girl. He'll fly to California to find a Filipina and then back here the next day. I don't understand it. But he went to Makati, then he went to Mati, then he came back to Davao, then he had a date that night. He's supposed to go to Hong Kong, and then he's supposed to go to Singapore. But those got stopped. So now he's flying all around the Philippines trying to find a Filipina. Why he can't just look for one in Davao, I have no idea. I guess he couldn't. I went through all females in Davao. I learned a lot about land titles in the past few days. Yeah, Jeb Jam, there is a lot to learn about the land titles. My attorney, there is, I think one American, if you didn't want that land, is going to buy that land, and he'll have his runner do the land title. So it's up to you. If you want it, you better tell me now before I confirm it with him on all the information on that today. I have 3 or 4 people that want to buy it. So if you want that land, just let me know. And they'll just run and get the title themselves and do all the stuff. That you just pay a runner, I don't know, 5,000 peso. Kevin, that's not a mask. They always call a sawag when they walk them out. What was that guy looking for? He was looking for a Filipina, Steve D. He came to town on Monday, and he's looking for a Filipina. He thought he could find one that afternoon.
Yeah, but this one, he wants younger.
He wants
20 plus.
20 plus, and he's 66. And I told him, I said, they're not cataloged. But tell him I thought you were going to show me around. What in the world is wrong with you? How in the world would I show you around, and why would I go help you find a girl, and what in the world do you think what that would come about? I said, there's plenty of girls around, have fun. So he went to the market. They took him to the market. So he comes out of the market, and the driver says, well, did you find one? Yeah, they don't want to talk. That's what it was I had Jeb Jam laughing about. Yeah, he goes to the market to find a girl like it's going to the market to buy produce. I go, I can't take it. I can't take it. So he goes there. Yeah, there are some beautiful girls there, but they don't want to talk. Like, okay. We had one guy come in from Australia that actually put pamphlets out all throughout Maramug and went up to the mountains, the Sulads, to try to find a girl for marriage. He's a slave. He's looking for a slave. That's exactly right. They think they're movie stars. Steve D, they do think they're movie stars. Yeah, they do think they're movie stars. Steve D, Tom, me and my girlfriend's baby is due in August. Steve D, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations. August. Oh, you going back in April? I guarantee you're going to be back in August. Steve D, high five. Congratulations. Where is she? Is she still living here? Baby, awesome, awesome. I was gonna say we'll make her a cake. I'll make a cake for her. We'll make a cake for the baby, Steve D. So if she wants a cake, just let me know what she wants. I will make her a cake, no charge. So,
gender reveal.
Yeah, gender reveal cake, whatever. We can make her money cake. We can do anything you want for her. Explosion cake. We can make anything. Chocolate, vanilla, whatever. Mango, whatever. Mango cake, whatever. Just let us know, and I'll make it free of charge, of course. Where the Sulides are taking place where they're afraid to go. Should see what Jim Love is from. Talk about the Provence. She's in the middle of nowhere. Sheep by her. Shh. I can take you a place right now. No electricity. Nothing. Right here in the mountain. Right here. We'll have to walk up it because you can't ride a motorcycle up it. Okay? We'll have to walk up it. I'll take you right up where they walk from there to go to our church. And they have no electric, no power. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. They live in a small house that's not a house. It's like, I call them, should she see with Jim Love? Yeah, Jim Love probably does live in a Provence. I can take you right up the road here where some wonderful couples at our church that walk there. Rain, yeah. I call them diaper pats. They want someone to take care of them, and they're desperate. Girls are replacement for their deceased mother. It's amazing to me. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he really wants a girl. We can't buy it because we would have to sit on it too long. Okay. I don't know what that means, Jeb Jam. Why would you have set on it? You don't have set on it.
The lot?
The lot? Oh, set to get a build on it?
No, set all the process of title.
Yeah. Well, once you have it, you have it. So you got the deed. Let's see. Kevin, I remember the look in USA guy's face when I told him that you have to sign the contract going in blood. Guess he thought I was getting right until the Daryl pulled him out the knife. He doesn't realize girls have feelings exactly. He's only looking out for himself. He's not looking out for the wonderful ladies that he's talking to.
He met one lady in Manila before he went here in Maramag. Then the lady she said, okay, you can go home now. Then the girl is running. She said, oh, she's not sweet. She will not talk.
Yeah, he said that they're on the tricycle, and all of a sudden says, okay, you can go home now, dude. I'm going to go somewhere else. So she leaves him. Like, no hug, no kiss, no kiss on the cheek, no, see ya, bye. And he doesn't have, he's clean, his hygiene's clean, he's a clean guy. There's nothing wrong with him other than whatever, I don't know. I don't care if he thinks
Mama
he's
soon.
Mama Son. Yeah. Got a jet. Peace out. Well, long caught the pot. See you later,
See you
Tropical Tim.
later.
See you later, my good friend. Thank you. Thank you. See
Came
you on
back
your
to
squid.
fish market to see
Yeah.
on his.
I get embarrassed by some of the guys. Yeah. Pat O'Toole. I know. Tom's Filipina match vlog. I know. I know. We're going to live here. Okay. Steve D, let me know when you want a cake and when you want it delivered, and I will make her a cake, okay? Her choice. Chocolate, vanilla, mango, whatever. Ubi?
Now, if it's reveal cake, it should be white cake.
Okay, reveal cake, white cake. And Ruth and I we'll make you no slouch cake. You'll have a nice cake. Scoot says, tell him I'll have that in Subic Bay. Exactly. I bet I can get 5 dates an hour in my good size market, but I'm taking. SF, there's no reason in the world why you can't get a date. Dennis Adams, good morning. Good morning, Dennis. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. You could get a date here. That's not a problem. Listen, you could get a date here. It's beautiful, beautiful.
Pretending upward.
Guy out of his mind. Yeah, Scoot. They call it bar fines. Yeah, chiche.
Can you make a face cake and deliver to Tom's Let know that what is the cost? Just Facebook bill to video.
Oh, you're crazy. Scoot. Why does that glare hurt my eyes?
James,
applying U.S. rules
to the Philippines.
Apollo, Luzon is in. Looks like the middle of nowhere. There are areas of Mindendale without a 4x4 you won't get anywhere near it. Ken, man, I tell you, there are some places. This mountain, you got to. They park their cars, park their motorcycles, then you can go up. Okay, and then you go up, and then they got to go down to get the water, right? And then they got to carry it back up. So the kids usually go down to get the water. And I was thinking about if I could run them a line and pump it up to them, but it would not pump up. There's no pump, but we could do it. In fact, the water company has even tried it. No water. We would have the deed. I'm told.
We would have the deed. Yeah, you
can. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that lady said. Have deed of sale.
She has a deed of sale.
Blueprint.
Blueprint
to apply is same like here.
The same thing I did here. I already built. I built the lot.
Yeah.
Built on it. It's got a deed.
So I will be the one to apply.
Yeah, you just apply for a title. That's all. Most of them already have the blueprint done. Now remember, blueprints are only good for a certain amount of time. You got the deed, the blueprint. You can build on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's your lot. You paid for it. Yeah. You just what you do is you just make sure you hire a runner or somebody.
Yeah. Read 20 minutes.
Down. What's wrong with my eyes? I'm having a problem reading that. It's a glare or something, darling.
So we would have the deed. Yeah, I told not to build until the title is in our name, and subdivision transferred would. Yeah, it's true. It takes. What's that?
What's a
so long. If
what's
you
a subdivision?
Buy subdivision like area in subdivision, but then have owner on that one, it takes so long to transfer to his name if he will buy the house there in the subdivision.
Oh, in the subdivision.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this lot. I'm talking about this lot.
He has to question by that day.
You would have the deed. You apply for the title. You can build. I did. You can do it. We just applied for the title.
Yeah.
And then I'm told.
The subdivision untransferred would be,
I don't know. I don't know about a subdivision.
It's true, that one.
The subdivision, okay.
My classmate is agent in Lumina House.
Okay. All right, so a subdivision is not a way to go then. Okay, when the time comes. Yeah, you just let me know, Steve D. When Daryl started the Sioux Lodge, we talked the contracts he wanted to go with. It must be signed in blood. I remember when I told you I went to gender reveal party and you thought I was talking about something else altogether. Tom, did the guy ever watch YouTube videos? Even the guys who told the girl not to look up the first time they meet. It takes 3 or 4. You know what, Mark? That's exactly right. It takes 3 or 4 or 5 times after you meet someone to get to know them, to say hi, Uh, 5 times, 6 times.
Anyway, a Filipino mostly
Anybody.
is shy.
Any
Most
human.
especially if it's first time met. Of course, they will not chit chat a lot. They will not laugh a lot.
No. You got to get to know them. You got to say hi. How are you? How's your day?
If you want a girl that it's chit chat a lot or carry a lot, go to the bar.
Go to the bar.
Because that's their strategy how to get
Yeah, there's no worries
customer.
there. Scoot, let's see. I was told by my CDO attorney, good
That's
friend of
true.
our dad. Okay,
4
so
to 5 years.
yeah, 4 to 5 is our subdivision. But here, where we're at, that slot up here, you can build on it. You just have to do the title like we did.
You can build while processing the
Yeah,
title.
because you have the deed and everything. You already paid for the lot.
You have already
And it's already
blueprint. They
yeah.
import the blueprint also.
The blueprint's the key, my friend.
Because the blueprint, it depends on the area. Like this, 15. We pay 15,000 on the survey, right? Yeah, so you're free down about the survey.
The survey is the key and the blueprint's the key.
Mhm.
And then once you have the deed and stuff, you're fine. Just apply for the title.
Even
That's
in the
all.
municipality, they say that if you're buying a lot and have blueprint advantage because
They do things different here. And that's the difference. You got a blueprint? Oh, they look at those blueprints. And you got to have how many copies?
3 copies.
3? Is it 3 or 4?
3 because
3, okay. And you got to have 3 copies. You got to. And man, they're going to grab. That's the first thing they're going to grab. They don't care about anything else. They got the deed. They got the property and the bill of sale.
What's that? The muhun?
Yeah.
The one
and the bill of sale. All that stuff. And what you paid for it and all that stuff. That's all they care about. And then you just file for the title. And that's normal practice here. Not everybody carries a lot of titles in their hands. It's just normal practice here. Because there's no need in it. In 2005, we built a school in the mountains. It was a 3-day walk. I was at the guys carried it. Yeah, there's a lot of people.
Blood Brothers, Machete.
Yeah, Machete. Oh yeah, Scoot been in the center of Mindanao, close to about 8 miles away. Donkey of burros. Yeah, caribou. 2 jeepneys packed 3 or 4 days. Scoot, in 2005, you were 60. You know what? I think he was 2005. He was 60. Attorney said my land divided. Any land divided is called subdivision. Subdivided. The current timeline is 4 to 5 years.
But we can lose the house.
What in the world are you? I don't know what's in a subdivision. You talking about? What are you talking? This is not a subdivision.
That one is separate already because
it's already subdivision.
I will make it clear. If it's I will make it. Attorney said the land divided is called subdivision. Subdivided. The current time is now is 4 to.
What in the world? We have an attorney here in town that's wanting to sell that property down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to take 4 or 5 years to get the title on that. You file for your title. He has a title on that one. But it's like he said, you file for title here. That's what we use in town.
Almost done there in Malaybalay. And it's not true that you will lose your house if something goes wrong.
How could you lose your house?
Because you paid a lot already, and once that a lot have what's this blueprint already, it means that person is on that lot. So if it's divided first, there's blueprint each. She owned that one. They cannot.
I don't know. I just know if you don't want to, no worries. I got a couple of Americans going to buy it today. I mean, got the cash in their hand. They're doing. I have to tell them today, yes or no. If you say you bought land like you're talking about, and big deal, it's the norm. So they'll file for it, and they've done it. JG, your mom still love me. Got to go, real man. See you later. See you later. See you later. Pack it in by Water Buffalo. Maybe I should try a small lot first. So I want to build the same day we pay. But in all, that's what this is. A small lot. Listen. Any of the lots that you're going to buy,
it's same.
It's same. Any lot that you buy, like a Don Carlos, same.
Like that one,
same.
some in Don Carlos,
same.
Yeah,
It's all subdivided big properties, and they subdivide it into subdivisions on all those.
Yeah.
Now, if you buy an individual lot, I'm just going to say this. I saw like 10 individual lots that they're selling. It's not individuals. They're all subdivided on somebody else's property.
And I'm not sure if they have blueprint already.
They don't have blueprint. This has blueprint. That one has blueprint.
To take a blueprint, it takes 3 to 8 months.
It does. 3 months.
Same here. When we do this one,
3 months to 4 months.
Is,
you can't do anything unless you have blueprint.
Yeah.
I don't care what you do. You can buy a lot tomorrow. If it don't have a blueprint and you don't have it surveyed in a blueprint already, it's 4 months, 5, 6 months down the road. It can be longer than that. 8 months. Jumping on it. So it is a deal. You have now. You could say, for instance, I'm buying a lot. Well, who has the lot? Who owns the lot? And it's family. So this is family divided. This is the key. Already subdivided, and they already got blueprints on it.
Each of them, as what the owner said, they have to get the.
Maybe you need to explain to the attorney they already have blueprints, and they already have a deed, and they already have it all surveyed in a deed. Buffering in a good spot. Yeah, I know. Exact example. Kevin, caribou does not walk on bridges. Spinner. I'd like to talk to your attorney. No worries about that, Jeb Jam. You can easily talk to him. No worries. Some are native bamboos they could sell. Argue if I could walk on them. Is it spinning? You buy lands without physically being there. Yeah, Papa. A lot of people buy land not physically being here. JG, lot. The two Americans, one lives here and he buys land all the time and he files for his own title, just like we did. And then the other one is in USA. He buys, and they hire runners, and they just take care of all the paperwork, and they put it in their Filipino wife's name and live it in the U.S. And they're buying it for future. They're buying it for the life. This lot we bought. These two lots together is 220,000 peso. The one lot is worth 250,000 peso. This lot right here, if I sell this day, I get 250,000 peso. And I get 250,000 peso for that lot. So I could get 500,000 peso for something I bought 3 or 4 years ago at 220. And that's the reason why. It's just going up, it's going up, it's going up. I could have bought these same lots right now for 50,000 peso 9-10 months ago, if you guys remember me. And now they're 3,000 US dollars. So I could buy them for 1,000, now they're going for 3,000. Remember that? $400. When they first came out, they were only $400. And we didn't buy them. Some of my friends did buy them at $400. Now they're going for 3,000. And they did the title just like we talked about, but they had the blueprints. They had the blueprints and they have the deed. You have blueprints and a deed, it gives you availability that they just file for the title.
Even in the municipality assessor's office?
Yeah.
When I go there, how to apply for the title, they say, you have the blueprint already? Oh, that's so fast.
Yeah.
Because the important is blueprint.
The keys to blueprints in the survey. Buy a reputable surveyor.
Yeah, because the surveyor,
you don't want.
They have so many things to do. One lady said, I let the, what's that? Engineer survey our lot. It's take 4 years now. Still, the blueprint is not there.
The blueprint's the key. The reason why is because some of this land has not been blueprinted, and that's the problem. And what it does, it doesn't. The assessor office now, it goes down to Cebu. All the land that in this particular area here is going to Cebu. It may be transported up to Manila at one point in time. I don't know, but I know the lady said one time she's going to Cebu, so I don't know. The chief would pick 3 guys, walk together the bridge for let me walk across. Print gets, most of the time the print gets to use the figure of the tax. That's exactly right. J.J. Brothers, the pool. That's good ROI. That's good return on investment. And yeah, JG, Jeb, you can talk to him, whatever. No worries. And make the decision either way, so I can tell these guys that's inquiring about these lots, because I let it slip out the other day. These lots are available, so they're interested in it. Because especially as close to the highway. It's a good investment for the future. But I understand if you don't want to do it. I understand if you're fearful or have doubt, don't do it.
I've already here titled 600
Now
square
this one right here is titled.
650.
Yeah, this one is 600 square meter.
That's very cheap now.
It is cheap
600
now
square.
considering 600 square meter, 650, which is $13,000.
It's 700
Cleared.
a day. Then we asked for
Yeah, it was
less.
7. They dropped down to 650. Last price. So he has title on that. So there you go. You could do that one and have 600 square meter, and then build at a later date and have the title because he has the title to that. This one up here, you just file for the title just like we did. Just like we did file for the title. Many people, CJ Sickles bought his. He had to file for his title also. Most have to file their own title. And he got his title back in 13 months. So it takes about 13 months. And he had the blueprint and survey done. And he bought it from his wife's sister at the resort there in Davao. So he bought it from his wife's sister right there on the beach. Got to go, Ken. Thank you. I guess we'll go now also. I want to thank everybody for coming on today, and I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time. I'm getting a glare. Is your eyes hurting looking at the screen?
Yeah.
Is it the glare? I want to thank everybody.
Too hot
Yeah, too hot. I want to thank everybody for coming on today, and thank you so much, Mr. Scoot, for the super chat.
Thank you.
And thank you, CUJG, and Mark King, and Ken Unger, and Jeb Jam, and BT. Thank you, Scoot, SF Bukaki, Scoot, Jeb Jam, Mr. James, Jeb and Nash. Thank you, SF. Ligaya Gaia, good morning. Thank you, Jeb Jam, Kevin Nash, Ken Unger, Mark King. Thank you for coming on, Miss Judy. Miss Judy is on. SF Bukaki. Thank you, SF. Tropical Tim. Romaine Cook. Thank you. Mr. B. Thank you so much. Ligaya, thank you so much. Roger Boson. Mark King. Thank you. Have a good one. Mr. B, get to feeling better. Thank you, Jeb Jam. You guys have a great and exciting day. And God bless everybody. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And Ruth thanks you for coming on her stream today.
Bye, guys.
Honey, the little wave goes up here, not down there. They can't see you. You little wave down here. Okay. Take care, B. SF Bukaki. Thank you.
Hush, pup.
Hush, puppies.
No, I will not eat.
You ate. I cook. You ate.
I want to eat puppies.
You're going to eat these puppies. See you later. God bless.
Bye.
Bye.